Hey everyone, how's it going? Okay, don't tell me my Wi-Fi is gonna get fucked up on me again. Okay, there we go. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Let's see, who do we got in the chat? We got Tennille Suzanne, Wes Robinson. So you weren't the one who blocked everyone over in LC? Mr. X, welcome. Robbie's Banana, Nance, Kirk Burning. Harlowed is a prime example of what happens when you grow up watching BET. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate it. That's funny. Ali Cattails, hello. Phyllis, always good to see you. Crystal Ann on the sidelines. Gold Eagle. Let's see. Pencil, welcome. Gemini Guy, of course, who is also backstage. We'll be bringing him up in a couple minutes. Let's see. Anybody else come in? Smile now, cry later. Hello. Stay frosty. And I think I got everyone so far that's typed in the chat. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. So today, basically, what we're going to do is, hold on, I got to read this. I took a week vacay from the channel like Elsie told me to, woke up to several messages about it. I mean, it was crazy, though. There was like 300 people that were in the little list. I mean, I don't know who would have done it. I didn't think necessarily it was you until you said that right now, but it was funny though. I was like, holy shit, like Gemini was blocked, Marzi Girl, like a whole bunch of people that I was just like, there's surely no way that they said anything fucked up, you know what I mean? And then when he was starting to go through all the list, and I was just like, oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know if we know who did it, Mr. X. Yeah, but you know, we can't tell on YouTube who does what for when it comes to the mods. And I hate that. I feel like we should be able to see stuff. Like, they should really change that. So, you know, whatever. Yeah. I am here. Bring on the bright tits. They're right here, Jim. I see Gemini in the background going. That's funny. Yeah, so you think you might know? Yeah. The session. Hey, what's up? How's it going? This is Cousin, so he's also featured in the video that we're going to share today. I premiered this video yesterday, but today we're actually going to pause and do commentary and break it down. And then I also have, let me show you guys, I have this little overlay right here where we can look at different types of logical fallacies and then figure out which one we think it is. So actually, I should probably, since that's really blurry, I'm going to go over what's on there really quick. I'm just going to read them from the actual picture since you guys will only be able to really see like the title. So we have hasty generalization, which means you've not studied enough examples for such a conclusion. So the example it gives says, I have met a few people and I conclude that humans are ugly, evil, and smell like socks, because it's got these little robots. Then we have slippery slope. The first event will not necessarily lead to such an extreme result. Circular argument, you're restating your point instead of proving it. Straw man, attacking a point of view that's not my own. Either or, oversimplifying, since there are more than two possible outcomes. Post hoc, ergo propter hoc, just because B followed A does not mean A caused B. Red herring, that's unfortunate, but it is irrelevant and distracting from the main argument. Genetic fallacy, you cannot judge a thing based on its origins. Ad populum, you're appealing to my emotional circuits instead of presenting facts. Moral equivalence, your comparison is unfair and inaccurate. Begging the claim, you must prove they are evil before using it in your argument. And then ad hominem, attacking me and not my arguments. So basically, those are the ones that we have to choose from. And I'm going to go back to my comments. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker, Graham Knott. I appreciate you. The Batwing is pissing you off, Jim? You don't like that? See? Jim hates the Batwings. Let's see. What did you say about me while your son? Did I miss something? I'm like, did I say something? Jim owes you money. That's funny. Oh, that's a straw man argument? No, I didn't say anything. Okay, I'm like, you're confusing me, damn it. You know I'm blonde. Okay, so my hair dye brainwashes me, according to Harlowed. So yeah, Wes, it probably is someone who hates you and wants you gone from LC, but I mean, how would you ever narrow that down? They just don't understand you, you know? Like Robbie, he's just misunderstood. That's how I feel. So let's see. Should we bring up Gemini? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
There is some kind of background noise, like a fan or something. Did you fix it? Okay.
Good?
Yeah, better.
Sweet. All right, cool.
What's
going on?
I still feel like I kind of hear it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to start this video and then we can pause it and discuss. Mr. X wants to know, is that a Ninja Turtle? I don't know what he's talking about.
I know what he's talking about right here.
And is that a Ghostbuster pack on the wall?
Yes, it is. He's talking about these. My nephew's got me them.
Jim Terry said, your fucking toys are making a noise.
Hey, you know what, Jim? Okay.
Oh, dear. You know, Jim, you'd be surprised.
What?
He said, no way this guy is able to give you a good bang.
You wish you had these skills.
Why do you think I put up with all the toys and shit?
Hey, my nephews give me some cool stuff. I'm not going to throw them away.
You know that you've had a lot of that shit for, like, a long time, and that you got it for you, so just shut up. Anyways.
That stuff, no. The stuff next to me, yes. Oh, and that proton pack,
take over Alaska.
That proton pack, yes. I did get myself, thank you.
Anyways, okay, so we're going to start this video.
Look at Jim. Wink!
There we go. Hold on, let me change the layout to this one. Okay.
Lock you out of me. We'll lock you out next.
Can you guys hear that?
Play it again.
Can you hear that? Huh?
Play it again.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Kind of?
Kind of. I love it. Raise it up a little bit more and you'll be good.
Let me see. It's at 100 though. Let me turn up my own speaker. Maybe that'll help. Hold on.
Fuck Mr. X.
Okay. Yeah, so basically in this video, this guy, Harlowed, who goes on Lincoln Kane's channel all the time, he thinks that he's, like, really cool, and he's, like, he thinks he's a rapper, and in reality, he just, like, lives with his parents and has no job. and he wears like shorts with like Batman vests that look like, I don't know, they want to be like tactical vests or something. And he thinks that he's just like the coolest thing that, you know, the East Coast has ever seen or something, and that he's doing big things. He told me.
He bought all
Yeah,
of his stuff from like, what is that place called?
like the army surplus store.
Yeah, that's where he bought all of his stuff from.
Like he literally has more hair on his chest than on his head, and then he has the nerve to like attack other people and what they're doing. So it's just funny. He does it to everyone. And yeah, so this is my experience. Okay. So tell me, is the volume better a little?
I had to supersize these for sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Definitely good.
She had to pop in, right? She had to pop in.
It was the funniest
Officer Farva.
Hey, finally.
Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you.
Deep ass shit tonight. Actually, I'm like surprised about that.
Damn, hold on. First of all, hold on. Before, it might be in my crazy brain and my paranoid mind, but I don't have one of those. That she is like the Dr. X guy, all dressed in purple. Like
the Dr. X guy. So Mr. X, that's me, obviously, according to Harlowed.
You're two people at once.
What? You think I'm Mr. X?
like in a different. Yeah, like
you think I'm Mr. X?
like you talk like that. Yeah.
No.
No, totally wrong.
I talk like him. Like, okay. How do I talk like him? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, how? I don't understand what he's even talking about, but okay.
That's funny as fuck, though. I have so many streams on my channel where, like, he's been on my panel and stuff. I've even been on the panel at the same time as him right here, so yeah, there's no way. Even if you thought that might be plausible, it could be disproven.
Yes, 100%. Yes. Yeah, I can back that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, are you saying that that's the difference between us, Mr. X, is that you don't use the F word every other sentence and I do, or what? You're right, though. I probably do. Anyways.
Curious, though.
Yeah, Marcy.
It's not that much of a secret what Mr. X looks like, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at him. This definitely.
Yeah, you could find pictures of what he looks like under the mask, you know, if you just do a little research.
I don't have to. I could care less.
Mr. X looks like a young Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer?
That's Mr. X underneath the hood. A young Val Kilmer.
So what I thought was funny is right here that he's the one who brought it up, and then he's like, I could give a fuck less. Like, obviously you care, bro, or you wouldn't have been the one to say it in the first place. Just saying.
I'm just saying, like...
Huh? Were you saying something? No? Gemini, were you saying something right now?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought I went to play it and you were talking. My bad.
No.
Because my ears aren't... I know my ears when I first hear it. I just put it together. I just put it together.
You brought it up.
Yeah,
like, because we're both college educated, or what? Like...
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, so is it because we both went to college and, like, we speak, you know, semi-intelligently, or, like, what the fuck, you know? But no, his ears told him. Like, he knows because his ears work. Like, I don't... Because Mr. X and I have such a similar voice, you know.
And anyways. You guys, somehow you're able to be on two different channels at once. And
right?
It's magic.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Where'd you go to college?
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology.
Okay, nice. So what does that have to do with you having your hair dyed pink?
Okay, so that was most definitely a logical fallacy right there. Let's see. That's going to be... let me find it. Oh, the red herring. So you say, okay, so their example is you say we should work alongside humans, but what about the human who short-circuited my friend when it's got these two robots right here? And it's like, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's irrelevant and distracting from the main argument. So that's exactly what he did right there, was total red herring. So that doesn't work and means nothing when you're trying to prove a point.
How much
I'm
you want?
with my hair. No, I was saying.
Which I obviously saw right away. I'm like, that has nothing to do with my hair. Like, what the fuck?
Because you thought I was Mr. X.
Yeah, don't worry about Harlod.
Yeah.
So don't worry about Toby for a
I was
second.
actually complimenting him. Like, what a dick. No.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying ever since I've met him that he is so far on the spectrum. What's your thoughts?
Well, he makes too good of eye contact for me to agree with that, but there's definitely something going on there. I just can't place my finger on it, what it is.
But it's still on the spectrum, right?
Probably not the autism spectrum, no.
No, just the spectrum of being a fuckwit.
Well, that definitely. He's definitely
yeah.
on the extreme end of the of that spectrum, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
Wait, who are you to try to diagnose anybody? Who are you? Look at you. I don't have any tattoos on my.
So now he's going to start talking about my tattoos, like if that somehow makes somebody not qualified, which in all reality, with a bachelor's in psychology, I'm not qualified to professionally diagnose people. That's just my own personal opinion I was giving anyways. So, I mean, if he were to use that as the argument and say a bachelor's in psychology doesn't give you the right to diagnose people, he would have had a valid argument and it would have been absolutely 100% correct. But he's so like, God, I don't want to ad hom attack him right now, but he's so like intellectually slow himself that he can't even realize that he could have had a totally legit valid argument. Instead, he says, "You like look at your tattoos. You have all these tattoos. Like somebody having tattoos does not make them unable to diagnose someone. Like it would be their credentials and their degree that would make them able or not able to do so."
Well, he thinks like a kid. Like he looks for something and attacks it, thinking that like it's gonna hurt your feelings and shit like that by poking at it.
Yeah,
it's a little kid mentality. Like, you have stupid shoes, or
yeah, right. I know.
Like a boy.
Hi, Robbie. Robbie said, "Shit, I'm no doctor, and I'll fucking diagnose this R word."
What's up, Robbie?
No, he might be antisocial. I don't know. I would have to know if he's like had, conduct disorder or anything when he was like a child, if he lights stuff on fire, like things like that. I don't know. Oops.
Yikes.
He harassed, hold on. Why is it not? He harassed birds and squirrels? What the? He doesn't know what he doesn't know. He's probably bullied as a kid, possibly. Okay, I'm all. Let's move on.
My skin.
You see, I do.
What made you? Hold on. First of all, let me ask. No, hold on. Stop. Here, hold on. You already tried. Listen, I don't care who you are. You're nothing, nobody to me. What made you decide to get this tattoo on your skin?
And how does that make any sense when he's continuing to ask me questions, but he's like, I don't care, you're a nothing nobody to me, but tell me why. Like, okay.
Like, what made you decide to do it?
I was going to say that too.
I just wanted to.
I mean, did you go with anybody to do it, or like, did they give you any advice before not doing it, or you just?
No, if you were to see like my family and stuff, like a lot of them are tatted up, so it's not like people were trying to talk me out of it. No.
So since your family did it, you just decided to go along with it and do the same thing?
And there he is, like, connecting dots again. Like, I didn't say that I got it because my whole family has tattoos. I said, he had asked me, nobody tried to talk you out of it. And I was like, no. if you've seen my family, they're all tatted up, so it's not like they would try to talk me out of it. That was the response I was giving. And then he's like, oh, so since, so it's like, which one is that? That would be slippery slope. The first event will not necessarily lead to such an extreme result, or it could also be just because B followed A does not mean A caused B. So that would be the post hoc ergo propter hoc, which is some Latin shit, But we're probably not going to remember that one off the top of our heads. But anyways, yeah, it's like, it just doesn't, just because you said this doesn't mean that that's the reason for that. Like, so,
No, I just liked it, and I thought it was like artwork for your skin, so I thought it was cool.
And it feel good?
Not necessarily. I mean, it hurts, but it's over.
If you had to do it over with, would you have not put it on your skin?
No, I'd probably do everything I've ever done all over again, just because, every single thing that we do, even if it's a mistake, it teaches us something and we can learn and grow. Well, at least that should be the goal.
So
for some people, it's obviously not, but.
So you're saying that once you had just marked yourself, that there's no turning back, you're just going to mark your whole body.
Like, how does that make any sense? So once you got one, you're just going to get a whole bunch, right? No, that's not what the fuck I said, bro.
Well, he's connecting it with his addiction, with whatever his addiction is. Like, oh, I took one of something and now I'm constantly wanting it. So he's like, maybe that's it.
You think that that's what it is?
I think.
So.
I mean, it's just a theory.
He's like, I fucked one frog and now I want them all over me all the time. So, like he had later in the video, no.
Yeah, him and his little Tigger hat, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
And just get it over and just.
No. I've been getting tattoos for like 20 years. I mean, and I only have a couple. It's not like I have a whole shit ton just because it's already done, so I might as well. Like, no. I just got stuff when I felt like it,
So after the first one, since your family kind of had them your whole life, you just gotta decide to get one and.
Yeah.
And then.
Cool. I like them.
And then once you got the one, and you just can't turn back now. There's no turning back.
Robbie, you still have Wes Robinson blocked. He would like you to unblock him, please. He won't bite you. Unless maybe you like that kind of thing, then maybe he will. I don't know. You guys can sort that out amongst each other behind the scenes, though. No?
Well, I mean, you're making it seem like just because you get one, then you just keep going. Like, it's not like that. It's just like, if I wanted another tattoo, I would get another tattoo. I haven't gotten any tattoos in probably like 10 years, so.
Okay.
Wait a minute. It's not like it's just something that
He will unblock you, Wes, and then you guys can discuss the whole biting thing later.
No. The kinks are there since the first time I saw you.
Oh, I have
You've been kind of growing it out. Yeah, you've been kind of growing it out.
I just redid it actually this morning.
Okay,
I'm like, sorry, I totally just got distracted because I have paint on my arm from when I was at work earlier painting with my client. Anyways, okay.
You dipped it again? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it me?
And I'm not trying to be ignorant. I pay attention to.
What happened?
Is it me, or is he kind of like flipping, like he's like attacking you, and then like trying to like learn you / flirt with you, then attacking you again?
Well, okay, so he's like the worst love bomber ever. He's like a very like unskilled narcissist in a way, because he's like if somebody's really, really skilled at their narcissism, they will like have you thinking that they're the most caring person in the world and that they're just so into you and so interested in what you have to say. Like, he would at least keep up that facade for, a decent amount of time to gain my trust. And then he would flip it all around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he's going back and forth, like, just, it's like, he's not even good at the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he's like the running joke of like Elsie's show and he doesn't even realize it or something. It's like he's not even good at what he's trying to accomplish. But it seems like that's what he's trying to do, is to get information that he can use against you later. He's just not good at it. Like,
he really isn't. And I could see it. That's why I was like, I had to call that out. Let's get your opinion on it.
He's the kind of guy who has a 2-inch pecker and blames the chick for not getting him hard. Yeah, we totally compared him to Dumb No Thanks later on.
No,
because I believe that too.
It was what do we call him? What'd I call him? I forget.
Little Dick Doug.
Yeah, Little Dick Doug. It's Little Dick Doug / Farva, Officer Farva.
Yeah, he's like,
hey, what's the name of that goofy place you like? Shenanigans? Oh.
60 people and 24 likes. Did we forget? Yeah, hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button, people. Come on.
He also has a sanctimonious attitude, which is unfortunate, especially for people like me who's a diehard Christian, but not without my own faults. But Harlowed is just a fucking dick. Yeah, pretty much. He got hired from the box factory. That sucks. No. I am not sure if he has that intellectual capacity to think that complex. Yeah, but usually when people are like that, it's like they don't really think it like about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when people are narcissistic, that's something that I don't think you even have to be that smart for. Like some people, when they're like borderline, antisocial, they're usually extremely intelligent with it. But I mean, it's like, I don't even know what to call that. It's like, and then he's got the paranoia, like where he thinks he hears explosions behind him, and he thinks that I'm actually like this guy in a mask and with the smoke, and like somebody who I've had conversations with, like on Elsie's panel, to where you should know it's two different people. And then just the different things, like where, and he thinks that he knows the answers to everything. So it's like, why are you even asking, bro?
This is the kind of guy who thinks the Earth is flat.
Hold on one second. Hello?
Yeah, the issues with the tattoos.
Oh, the issues with the tattoos is because he's Jewish?
Yes, you guys are missing the whole fucking thing. I did a deep dive into this guy. Jews aren't allowed to have tattoos and be buried in Jewish cemeteries. You can't tell this guy's Jewish by looking at him?
I mean, is that, well, I'm sure you and Mr. X would know, right? No.
Yeah, I mean, no, we're not Jewish.
No.
I'm just messing with you because that was that. I'm just messing with you.
I bet you he's Jewish, which is the issue with the tattoos. Let me tell you something else. I would love to see Gemini Man put on a hat backwards and some glasses. He'd look just like this fucking guy.
No, nowhere near him, bro. I do not look like Officer Farva.
He hung up. I don't think so, though, because he's, like, really racist. He says really racist shit through here. He says the N-word. He's talking about your beautiful white skin. He says, he calls my cigarettes monkey mints. Like, he says multiple racist comments. So, I don't know. I mean...
Really racist shit. If you really, like, pay attention to what he's saying.
He hates the Ashkenazi Jew. Then, yeah. So, like, I mean... Unless it's like that movie, The Believer, or something, where, like that guy really was like...
Yeah, he lost his job at McDonald's.
Yeah, he lost his job at McDonald's. No.
He doesn't know how to flip a hamburger.
Yeah. Where in the country is he from? I want to say like Delaware or some shit. It's somewhere like on the East Coast, but not like a cool state. You know what I mean? It's like one of those ones that you can't even remember really where it's located because it just blends, like meshes all in there.
Have you seen the movie has The Hill Has Eyes? Somewhere around that area.
No.
Well,
didn't they film that around here, dumbass?
Well, the point is, in that area, that
you're such a fucking idiot.
No, my point is, they're so secluded. They're like they're mating with their own. So that's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that movie was filmed out here in Lake LA or some shit.
Oh, hell yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure that I went to a rave called The Hills Have Drums, and the reason they named it that was because it was in the spot that movie was filmed. I don't know, just saying. Like, that's the rumor that I heard when I went to the rave, so yeah. He's from FEMA Region 4. Yeah.
Guys, what's up to B? B's in the house.
Hey, B. Twin Mama, what's up?
Hi, Twin Mama.
It is Delaware. How do I even remember that? That's crazy. Like, I can't remember, like, certain shit, but, like, other things will just, like, just stick in the memory. I don't fucking know. But, yeah.
That's how it is.
So, did you say that your husband died of a fentanyl overdose?
My ex.
See, that's a perfect example, though, of where he actually did remember something from a previous time, and now he's trying to use it as, like he acts, like, concerned, but then, you know, he's totally obviously going to use it against me, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's almost scary that he remembered that from a previous date, because obviously that night I hadn't been talking about that at all.
I wasn't married to him, but I was with him for 4 years. Yeah. That was really sad. I definitely didn't expect that to be the ending to that night of my life. That's for sure.
Did you find him? Who found him?
No, he left and he was at some chick's fucking trailer waiting for his friend to get home who lived like 2 trailers down. And that's what she did. And apparently he thought that it would be a good idea. And, you know, so I got told after he was already, like, the paramedics were already there and it was already, like, done. So.
Did you hear that explosion go off in the background right then?
No.
So now he thinks he hears explosions going off in the background. Now, mind you, this is like, I don't know, 2:30, 3:30 a.m. for me. So that means it's like, what, 5:30, 6:30 in the morning for him, and he thinks that there's, like, explosions going off, you know, so. I want to say it might have been Mr. X in the comments who was like, flashbacks from Nam, you know, like.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Charlie's attacking!
He's the kind of kid whose parents had to hire 3 moils for his breeze, 1 to hold it with tweezers and 2 to find it. What does that mean?
She's talking about his lower stuff.
Oh. I never heard it called that. Okay, well, that's terrible. Anyways.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he's attempting to control the conversation. Very narcissistic, exactly. Like.
Yep.
Okay, I did. So you found him. Okay, whatever. And then you ended.
Look, even right there, he's trying to, after I just literally said I wasn't there, he's already, like, trying to say, so you found him, and then he, like, switches it up real quick, but then later on he's going to continue telling me that when it's, like, not true. It's like, why'd you even ask if you're going to come to your own conclusions? I don't get that.
Up here.
I wasn't there at all. I wish I had been there. You know, maybe if he would have heard my voice or whatever. And I keep Narcan on me all the time now. I mean, I would have at least called 911. This bitch didn't even call 911. She was busy worried about fucking flushing her shit and hiding her shit and coming up with a story and fucking all that shit.
What FEMA region are you in?
Like, what the fuck, first of all, does that have to do with anything? And how would I even know that? Like, is there a way... Can I even look that up? I'm going to do that right now while this is playing. I'm going to look up what FEMA region I'm in. That way I know the answer to that next time. No?
What? What do you mean?
What FEMA region are you in?
I don't fucking know. I'm in California.
All right.
I'm in Los Angeles County.
All right. All right.
Is that a Tigger hat?
Got jammed up. So what are you trying to? What are you trying to accomplish? No, it's St. George Ribbon.
Oh, I thought
the Tigger hat.
What was that?
What are you trying to accomplish from being here right now? Like,
I don't know. I'm just usually up late, so I figured I'd come and hang out, and it seemed like a big sausage fest. So I thought that I'd add, you know, some feminine energy to that because I had heard Lincoln say that there was too many dudes here.
There fucking was.
I'm in FEMA Region 9, in case anybody was wondering.
What the hell is that?
FEMA, like the you know, like the FEMA camps and stuff that they, you know, like conspiracy theorists love to talk about that shit, like, you know, where we're all gonna go when we're all like imprisoned and the martial law happens and all that shit, you know?
Wow.
Like, okay, so FEMA is basically when What it actually is when there's like a natural disaster or something, FEMA would be the ones who come out and they help the people get shelter, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was FEMA involved in like the that flood in Louisiana and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what it's actually for. But you know, it's gonna be the like our prison camps, basically, supposedly one day, according to people like Harlowed. So yeah.
Yeah, Mr. X clarified that in New Orleans.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let this play for a second while I'm just talking to Lincoln, because I actually got to get some clothes out of the washing machine. So I'm gonna do that while you guys are watching this part. Okay.
Fucking all the women were on strike tonight.
Yeah.
My OnlyFans girls and my Chatterbait girls, they just like, I don't know, fucking I'm on smoker or some shit.
Do you think that Alejita is actually like born female though?
Wait up 1 second. Shani, Jesus. What do you want? Jesus.
Hi, Shani.
Hello, lovely Jenny. I'll be Jenny fans, girls.
Jesus.
You could be my OnlyFans girl, Johnny.
You have lovely boobies too. I'm sorry, didn't mean to discriminate you or whatever.
I'm not going to show them though on camera. So.
That's great. Oh man, look at that.
Oh man,
Shani.
you're a nice lady.
Jesus. Yes. Well, apparently I must too. I've been keeping her around for like fucking 20 years or something. Like, what?
You should just like, after you get off of here, you should have her do a little striptease for you or something. She would probably like that.
What do you mean? Fucking, what do you think she was just doing then when she was going OnlyFans?
No, but I mean like with some sexy music and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can do that for you.
See? Yeah, if it was like a whole thing, you know? Like,
it was fun for the first 2 years.
Everyone likes me and likes my ass and my sexy legs. I'm not a big boob, but I'm nice ass and great legs.
you don't need big boobs. I wouldn't have even gotten mine if the kid didn't ruin it.
That's it. It's only 7. Jesus.
Yeah, I only got mine done.
Go go watch it.
Shawnee doesn't have kids, right?
No.
Yeah, see, so she doesn't need fake boobs. You have to get fake boobs when you have some asshole that eats from them for years.
The kitty fucking on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Making them go saggy. No, she's got like supermodel tits.
Yeah, see, she don't need them. She's lucky.
Don't watch your MasterChef.
Oh, Lincoln Ken's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Allie, she was on my live with me for a little bit, and we were talking about logical fallacies and the bullshit arguments that people make that have no like rationale behind them, like
I can hook you up with someone right now who fucking does that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I recognized quite a few of them earlier.
He ain't got no pinky ring. He ain't got no ring at all. Damn. You never ended up with a ring. So what happened? The logical fallacies near us down.
Well, I don't understand why he's so happy about having a pinky ring. That's not really necessarily what I call manly.
Well, and then what's funny is that he's like, oh, you never got a ring, huh? Like a pinky ring ain't a wedding ring neither, bro.
As far as I know, a pinky ring is not really for yeah. That's as far as I'm going to say that. But yeah. Uh-oh. Everyone give her a second. Her internet is having some technical difficulties. But yeah, I mean, really.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was my internet. For some reason, like, my shit got unplugged, my camera and my mic.
Oh, okay.
It just stopped working out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell?
Sorry
Anyway.
for the misinformation, people. Sorry for the misinformation.
No, you're fine. I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to figure out my settings for my camera and see what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he divorce you or did you divorce him?
I divorced him.
Damn, for real?
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't have to pay no money because he was like, here. Like,
he did have to pay me some money.
Dang, after you divorced him?
Yeah, we had shared debts.
That's crazy.
We weren't even married that long neither, but...
I feel bad for him. Now you're here.
He took his mom's ring and now he uses it. Danny, if you can hear me, the volume's not working.
Roast beef.
There it is.
She didn't have that many miles on the beef. Yeah.
He's such a fucking idiot.
You just got really jealous. No, I feel bad. No, here. So hold on. You had an ex-husband. He went to rehab, but he didn't die from fentanyl. How many people did you have? Damn, you're fucking like a black widow. Somebody died from fentanyl. You have an ex-husband that went to rehab. Like, well, what's the strike three? Like, oh wow.
What's funny is I'm actually agreeing with him. I'm like, yeah, I didn't have like the best choices in men in the past. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess my mistake was answering him honestly and thinking that like he actually was curious and wanted to know something, because clearly he doesn't have the capacity to like to get to know people or to develop any kind of like friendship or even companionship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. He's a whole other type of fucking person. Like, people usually at least like try, you know what I mean? Like, they at least try to get people close to them so that they can use them or manipulate them or whatever. Like, he can't even get people close to him like that. Like, that's what's so sad. It's like epic fail all the way around. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Back to the show.
No, maybe you're the black widow.
Harlod, be nice. Don't overtalk her. She has a degree in psychology. Right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
I'm going to get her report on you. But talk to her, right? Consider this a free session.
She went to college. She went to college for this. This is her thesis.
I could write a whole shit ton of papers on you, that's for sure.
So how many pills do you take a day?
Like, what the fuck? So how many pills do you take a day? What the fuck does that mean? I was like, none. Like he makes very loose associations. Like, it's almost schizophrenic the way that his mind works in a way, because he uses like really loose associations all the time to like, yeah, it doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever.
I don't take any pills. I take Excedrin if I get a migraine, that's about it. And I smoke cigarettes.
What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
Well, I used to smoke,
and what do you mean you used to smoke? You said you smoke cigarettes.
No,
what do you mean?
No.
You said that you smoke cigarettes. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
I used to smoke.
No, you said you smoke cigarettes.
Oh my god, this guy's so ignorant right here.
You said you smoke.
What?
I said he's so ignorant right here.
Right? I'm like trying to answer. I'm like, because the actual answer is I used to smoke American Spirit menthol lights. However, they banned menthols in California. So now I smoke whatever the fuck menthols I can get a hold of if possible. And if not, I smoke the American Spirit Sky Blue. It's not like that. If he would have just let me finish my fucking sentence, it would have made perfect sense. And it's like, why don't you let people talk? Like, you shouldn't ask people a question if you're not going to allow them to answer, you know?
Yeah.
Cigarettes. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
And you would understand.
You used to. No, it's not that you smoke cigarettes, correct?
Yes, and you asked me what kind, so I'm.
Yeah, what kind? Okay, so what kind?
You have to
what kind? What kind? Answer the question.
Smoke American Spirit.
You used to, and then now you're
They
smoking.
banned menthols in California, dumbass.
Okay.
So now,
Murdering you.
I was totally ad hominem attacking him, but fuck it. No.
Yeah, fuck that fool.
You're the ones getting angry. The guy that purple hair is licking your brain up. Listen, because the chemicals that you put in your hair are brainwashing you, and they're messing your brain up.
I'm sorry, but that was like one of the funniest things. He's like, the chemicals in your hair dye are brainwashing you. Like, what the fuck?
Guy's an idiot.
you really believe this shit that you say?
Yes, I do.
That's fucking fascinating. What else?
Yeah, I'm like, what else do you believe in that's crazy like that? I was really hoping that he would like just give me like a whole list, but you know.
Nope.
Do you smoke cigarettes or no?
Yes, I do.
When's the last kind of cigarette you smoked today?
These are Nats menthols because I got like.
How much did you pay for them?
Like, he loves the red herring logical fallacy. I think that that's his favorite one, where he just like he'll be in the middle of asking something or trying to make a point, and then he just switches the fucking subject really quick. And that's something that it's like so annoying, because when you get like, if it was somebody I cared about or that I was in a relationship with, and then they kept doing that to me, you get so deep into the argument, and just you start getting so confused that you can't even remember like what you're talking about or what you're arguing about. And it's like, it's usually really abusive behavior that follows that kind of thing, you know? So that worries me, if he ever were to have a girlfriend, or if he's ever had one in the past, or like Lincoln Kane said, if he's got a few nuns locked in the basement or something, like how he treats women, because that's extremely abusive to do that consistently like that.
They were like $10 a pack, but I had a hookup from someone here in California who happened to have menthols. So if
did you steal those cigarettes, or somebody stole them for you and you bought them on the street?
No, they banned menthols in California.
So how did you get them if you're where?
I'm in California, but some people.
So you're breaking the law right now, then, right? And you're a psychiatrist in school.
It's not illegal for me to smoke them or buy them. It's illegal for them to be sold.
Oh my god!
You bought some fucking crack off the street, basically, right, Ward?
Yeah, crack that's like packaged and put in. Yeah.
Nice. Are you proud of that?
I think that it's immoral for something to be illegal in one state and legal in another.
Do you think fentanyl should be legal?
No, fuck no.
Okay, so how's your husband or your ex-boyfriend die from it?
He didn't get it from me. He did
So
that
were
shit on
you-
his own when I wasn't there. Did you not hear my story? He left my house that day and was somewhere else completely. I had no control over that. I can't fucking put like a fucking GPS tracker or something that's got.
Yes, Marzi, he calls me a horse several times, like through the whole thing.
Yeah, you guys are a real douche.
Hi, Leanne. Just side note, I really liked when you went up on Bob's panel last night. That was cool, because I don't think I had ever heard your voice or anything. And so, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you're awesome, and I'm glad that you did that. Yeah, he definitely called me a whore more than once.
Like a little fucking mini camera or like.
Was he in your car, or
Why do you think I got paid?
did he leave at your house at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know he was into fucking fentanyl.
And
I don't
he
think
died
he
of a-
was. I think
Okay.
he did it literally that one day, and that was it.
What was his name?
Mark.
Was he cool?
I mean, if I was with him for 4 years, I liked him for something.
Do you feel bad about what your actions contributed to his downfall?
My actions didn't contribute to it. I can't control other people.
Camera on, cousin. Camera on.
Lincoln's trying to fucking cut me off again. Go ahead. So you don't feel like your actions contributed to Mark's downfall?
No.
Okay. So what are you going to do with your life tomorrow? What are you going to, like...
Tomorrow I gotta go to work.
Where do you work?
I have a couple jobs.
So this is cousin who comes up on the panel because he heard me say I was from California, and so is he. So he was like, oh no, we're not just going to let this dude shit talk you. At the moment, Gemini wasn't awake yet. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have been, or he wasn't on the stream yet. He was probably getting ready for work, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was getting ready. I hadn't even turned on the stream yet. I turned it on right when I got on the panel. That was like 3-4 minutes prior to me seeing Heron and what he was saying. I was just like, oh hell no, and I jumped up immediately.
Yeah, Leanne said, funny thing, the name calling didn't put you all in a frenzy. He couldn't stand it. You just laugh. You know your own self-worth. Well, you know, it might have pissed me off a lot more if it had been like a year ago. But I've dealt with so much shit on YouTube at this point, with even like, you know, like a lot of you know me because of my relationship with Dumb No Thanks. And I actually knew him in real life and had to put up with fucking YouTube bullshit because of him and, you know, whatever. So it's like I've already, you know, dealt with all the emotional attachment to shit that happens on YouTube, to where now I'm completely numb to it, and it's like whatever, I know who I am and that's it, you know? Yeah, and cousin goes by the session now in chat. So, hey Xterra Bill, nice to see you.
Hey girl, does that have anything to do with fentanyl?
Lose your job, bro. Either just lose your job or be drunk. Hey, how long has your mom been a whore? How long has your mom been a whore, girl? How long did your mom let you sit there and watch your fucking whore?
See, and cousin's like totally using logical fallacies back at him, but but I mean, sometimes that's like the only way you can kind of approach someone. That's obviously what he was looking for. But see, in the future, for me, if I'm ever on a panel with him again, I will not even acknowledge his existence or anything that he says. It'll be like he's not even talking, because I refuse ever again to give him the engagement that he's looking for. Pretty much the way I look at it is like if he, you know, if he had his chance to talk to me and he fucked it up, so, you know, too bad for him.
Look at this fucking whore. Show your tattoos.
My tattoos, but you
You're a whore.
Hi, Buster.
Look, you have no idea who I am or anything. Look, he's going white knight. He going white knight with the phone ringing off the hook in the background. Look at this.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's his rapping. So cool, right?
God, man.
He's totally the coolest rapper I've ever heard. Not
his idol must be Vanilla Ice. I don't know.
Vanilla Ice is dope compared to him. I don't know what you're talking about. No,
I'm just saying. All right, compared to rappers today.
Yeah, yeah. This is the fallacy of believing one is good at rap.
And right now, fentanyl queen with her dirty fucking hair screaming, bubble gum.
Before you talk about other people's hair, you should shave the hair on your fucking chest, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm on, let me pause that the hairy chest thing works for some people, but like not for him. So, you know, I'm not saying if you have hair on your chest that you're ugly or you're a piece of shit or anything like that. I'm just talking about specifically for him. Just saying.
That man should have spent more time trying to grow hair on his head than on his chest. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like he lost the hair on his head and like glued it to his chest or something. I don't know.
Oh, definitely. He has hair plugs on his chest.
How long has this guy been affected for? I'm just curious. I've been wanting to catch this dude with the glasses for the longest time. Hey, where you live at? I can probably find it in about 5 minutes.
He lives
Why is this dude such a drunk for? Do you not have a job or what?
You and Malibu's Most Wanted can rap better than that.
It's actually disabled.
Oh, you're back. You're back. I'll come back.
Be following little kids at the park, coming over here just to start drama.
I think you have too much fucking.
He's still rapping to himself in the background.
Right?
What a damn loser. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's on drugs. He's on the drug. His mother is a whore that probably just out her ass. He probably used to watch his mother fucking have sex with a random man every time he him. his father. You can tell he got no daddy because if he had a father.
A Native American chant. That's funny. Yeah, it kind of does, though. It kind of does.
You knew how to talk to him.
That's a good one.
He's projecting. He's talking about his mom this whole time. And shout out to California.
I thought he was talking about himself because I'm like, he's probably staring at his own picture in the fucking StreamYard. And he's like, fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got to be talking about him. Hi, elephant.
You're fucking disgusting.
He's over there talking about his mom again.
Oh, I thought he was
Over
looking in the
there talking
mirror.
about his mom.
Yeah, looking in the mirror.
Keep going, yeah. Don't worry. Licky trying to save you, bro. We got it. We got it in the background. We got the fucking track. Don't worry.
I get your
She's a pass around girl. She's a pass around girl. Like a loser.
No, I've seen this guy before on another channel. I heard he lost his job for being a fucking fucked up loser, talking to little girls at school or something like that.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna come up here, but I heard you from California, so I couldn't just let you get fucked with by some fucking losers.
Man, shut the fuck, Sim.
That's where he drops like the first N-bomb. And I was like, wow. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Where's your father?
He got mad.
Yeah, we're going to see him eat on panel later. And he's going to have he's eating cereal. And then it looks like there's totally nut in the corner of his mouth because he's got like milk and shit right here. Because it's like he's spitting it out while he's talking. It's fucking disgusting.
We already went over that. You lost your job, didn't you? Tell us why you lost your job, girl. Tell us how you lost your job again.
Nobody cares who you are.
I heard you lost your job because your dumb ass was on the internet.
You sit there and fucking put your mask on like a
fired from somebody from your job reported your job because you were so much of an attention.
That was funny. I'm like, when's the last time you had sex with somebody other than yourself? Like, just saying.
Or you had to be on the internet just to get attention. You're sad. Your mother probably still getting on the street. Still getting on the street sucking dick. Probably getting it from the app. You know what? I think I know who your mother is now. I think I saw her over there down the street. She asked me for $1, but I told her not all right.
I'm in my mom's house right now.
That was really funny when Cousin's like, I just saw your mom on the street. She asked me for $1, but I told her, nah, I'm all right. I don't know. I was laughing at some of the shit that you guys were saying to him.
Real quick, let me see how much stuff she has on her face. Go get her now. Fucking drunk. You're a drunk, dude. You drink. What do you drink for? You drink to hide your feelings. What's wrong? Why your friends didn't come by and
I'm not going to talk to you because you're nothing.
You're not going to talk to me? Why are you not going to talk to me for? You can't talk to a man. You want to talk to a female. You talk to me then, bitch. I'm from California, motherfucker. What's up? You don't know what time it is, bitch. I'm telling you.
Right now.
You're talking about your mom again, right?
No, I'm talking about
cousin.
No,
you're talking about your mom again, right?
This guy right here.
Is she getting fucked right now by fucking Saram?
Nobody can.
That's the closest he's come to touching boobs in like years, I'm sure.
Hear you, loser. You're irrelevant.
Nobody can hear me. Nobody can see you. All I see is nothing. A loser.
Yeah. He wishes.
Right now, I'm laughing at this fucking whore. I'll slap her.
I know. You tell your mom to go back in the room. Tell
Your
your mom to go back in the room. And so that way you don't have to laugh at her then, Harold.
She a black widow, like a fucking loser. Look at her.
She's a black widow. Your mom's a whore. You never had any siblings, huh, Harold? You were really desperate for attention, huh? You know who this will remind me of? You remind me of real shit. That's who this will remind me of. This was another real shit. Hey, you look good, bro.
Yeah, we figured out it was a Bacardi symbol, but I still think that it's funnier to call it a Batman symbol because he gets pissed off.
Stop it! Stop it! Not a Batman symbol!
Gemini gets mad at me because he's like, don't offend Batman like that.
Can't do that. Not Batman.
Throw you down the steps too? Fucking another real shit. Another drunk. Another fucking drunk drinking his feelings away. Why don't you go fucking take some
Show
Harlowed
your
and actually go
fucking
commit
face, you
suicide,
fucking
bitch?
loser, and your gay ass fucking man.
I'm gay.
I look better than you, and I'm smarter than you, and I'm fucking more professional than you, you fucking little faggot.
You're wearing a Tiger.
Dude, that's right. I got my same choice.
And I totally tried to beep out all of the F-bombs because I really don't like that word, you know, but I missed some, so my apologies.
Well, I did hear him say he looks more professional, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming where he's from, wearing a beat down Sir Army Plus vest with a button up t-shirt underneath and some cargo shorts with flip flops is considered,
And a Tigger hat.
with a trigger hat, it's considered.
Yeah. So professional.
Okay.
Hello, bitch.
All right.
With my fucking tactical gear and my fucking boxers, bitch. What do you got, you little fucking smut? Nothing.
Oh, God.
Well, the boys will be back in a minute. I'm just checking in to make sure you're not, guys fighting over you and stuff like that.
I think he hasn't had sex with anyone but himself in like years, and he's angry. That's just repressed anger that he won't admit to himself. You know.
Do you think he's fucked himself big time?
He probably puts bananas in his butt, but you know.
What? Jesus.
That's probably.
I couldn't help myself. I don't know why that was like the first thing that I thought of to say as a response to that, but and then what's even funnier though is it like totally prompted like a whole story out of Lincoln Kane.
I'll tell you a funny story.
That prompted a funny story. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had cut out some of the things between, like the beginning and the end of here, but there was some things like when Shawnee came in or like this story about the banana that I had to leave in there just because it was hilarious.
I was thinking about that recently. But, all right, because I've got a lot of animals, my lizards over there, which I've shown plenty of times, I crush up half a banana for them every day, right? So, and then you sprinkle on some Reptile. It's like I've shown it before. It's like a super, all the vitamins and everything they need are in that. So you mash it all up and they go nuts on it. It's great. So just saying that, shoving them. The checkout chicks down the local shopping centre, because every week I'll go in, every second day I'll buy a banana. And they're all like, I think it's a pretty running joke down there that I buy this banana and just shove it up my ass or something. You know what I mean? Like that.
Okay, like I used to be a cashier, and when people would come in and buy like a bunch of bananas, like a bunch of bananas or something, like I never ever assumed that they were putting them up their ass. I would just be like, oh, they like bananas, or they have a lot of kids, or maybe they take them for like preschool snack or something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I do not fit in my local environment, right?
Really?
No, fuck no.
Don't ruin bananas.
Well, I'm rich.
Yeah, but what are the other people like?
They're like fucking bogans.
Are they just like super square and like nerdy, like not cool at all?
Oh yeah, no, they're really cool. They're just really poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
No. Yeah, not my kind of thing.
I mean, that's funny though. I don't think that they think that about the bananas. They probably just think that like you like bananas.
No, I'm pretty sure they think that's showing up my. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm like, let's see, what kind of ad hominem would that be? That would be the either or, like like it has to be just that, he puts bananas up his butt or something, like, or would that be, I don't know. I just think that one was like that was pretty funny.
Fair Grow 420 put a good one in there.
Oh, let me go back to the comments. Hold on. Oops. Let's see. Harlow's going to be on the next Donkey Kong video game. He will be a character that takes bananas from Donkey Kong and puts them up his bum. Probably.
She's a fucking whore, man. What a disgusting whore.
Don't fucking disrespect my friends and call them a fucking whore. Jesus.
He doesn't know how to talk to especially the ones from California.
Now, just want to ask you, you think the reason why he does all the name calling is because he reflects what his mom is onto other women?
Perhaps, or it's just a way to deflect from his own insecurities. So like, let's say he's talking shit about, like my looks or whatever, or he's calling me a whore. Well, that's probably because he's, not had sex in a long time, so he's like trying to make it an issue of people that he knows can get laid. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bad thing. Or if he's talking about like my hair, it's because maybe he's actually got some kind of insecurity about his bald head, like so he's got to attack what I do with the hair that I have. It's like, bro, you wish that you had fucking hair to dye. Just saying.
Right. Okay, good. That's good.
For him, he's hurting inside, That's his inner.
Very silly. Very silly.
Just don't call her a whore. It'll be fine, Harlod.
Listen, she thinks she's gonna try to break some shit down on me. Look, she's disgusting. Look at she marked her body up like a fucking piece of trash. Come on, get me out of here.
You don't have to. I'm not trying to impress you, bro.
I'm not saying you are. I said you marked your body up like a piece of trash. And then you couldn't even figure out why you got more tattoos because somebody told you to get them. It was somebody. And then
that's not what I said.
Yes, it is. You marked your body.
Wow.
First, I think of Vermont, then his mouth if he isn't doing a bit, and then I see where he lives. Harlowed isn't getting any women. No, he's not.
he's getting sheep, homie.
Thank you, Pencil, for the $20 super chat. She said, hope you feel better soon, D-Ked. I think she's talking to somebody else, but I'm sure that they will see that message and know that it's for them. So, because I feel just fine.
Degenerate, and then you dye your hair all purple and pink like a fucking loser.
It's not even purple.
Yeah, right? It's not even purple. It's totally just pink. So then he looks even more
colorblind, stupid ass.
Yeah, he just looks ignorant. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like a little kid just looking for things to attack you. It's like anything.
What happened?
No, I'm saying that's why I was saying earlier. He's like a little kid just looking for anything to attack you with.
Yeah, for sure.
And this simp
there's that. I mean, you also like guys think they dig up your ass. I mean, there's that. And you mark them all over your butt. There's that. And your mother sucked dick, so there's that.
Oh shit!
I don't know where's your mom at. You know where your.
That was the appeal to hypocrisy. Where's your mom at? Like trying to say, like. Okay, well, you want to talk about my mom? Well, what about your mom? And it's like, we're not talking about that right now, bro. So, yeah.
No, where's your mom?
That's the thing we do know. We do know where your mom is. She's on the street getting laid right now. She's on that truck.
Your mom's on the street getting laid right now.
She's over there at real shit house getting laid out that basement, too. Your mom's on the street getting laid right now. If I fucked your mom.
With this fucking whore, his mom's getting laid on the street right now with his mask on. I just show up to make those new tackles in the dollar.
Just look at his thinking. This is all he thinks because he knows that his life sucks and just has to express it.
Yeah, he's really sad.
Yeah, that's why he does the drugs.
He really sad.
That's why he does the heroin. That's why he does the meth.
Where's your mom at again?
He does I literally seen this dude 24 hours and 3 different strips.
Is it just me, or does it look like he has his weed loaded in a crack pipe?
I was gonna say that too. Like I was actually typing that out, but I'm just gonna erase it now.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, why does it look like he's smoking out of a crack pipe?
Like he's lighting it from the front. Is that not weird? Like, is that just
Well,
is that a thing?
Yeah, it's just a little it's just like a steamroller, steam pipe. You know, just like you pack a little one in it. It's just like a one-hitter bullshit. So it is a thing. They have them. I used to have one. I mean, I prefer to buy it in glass. He has it in, I think, metal, which is disgusting.
Yeah, I was just like, that totally looks like a freaking crack pipe. I don't know. It's called a shooter. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a shooter. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
but yeah, that's what it is. It's a one. Yeah, you just pick a little. It's like a little like to go thing. You know, you just pack a little bit real fast and you hit it real fast to go.
Do you have to put like the SOS pad in there or whatever, or the Brillo pad, whatever the fuck? I don't know. I've never smoked crack, but whatever.
You put a screen in it. Usually, you put a screen. Oh, for them, I don't know. For him, I don't know. I know when I smoke weed out of it, you put a screen in it. But for him, I don't know.
I'm like, I know that they have to do some shit in, like, I don't know. I've seen it on Intervention and shit. Like, I've never actually seen anyone smoke crack in real life, but just saying.
Apple pie sprinkles it in his weed.
It shoots a fireball in your throat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like it would anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's commonly employed as an effective red herring because it takes the heat off someone having to defend their argument and instead shifts the focus back onto the person making the criticism. Yeah.
Good analogy.
Yeah.
No analogy, sorry. Yeah.
Explanation,
thank you. I know, right? My dumbass.
Yeah, no, yours looks pink, AJ. It looks pink to me from what I could tell. I don't know. I'd have to see like a clearer picture probably, but it looks pink from here. I don't know.
It is. It's pink.
And then he's so mad. That's why he showed up here. Lincoln's gonna have the backstage me to save you. Lincoln has the backstage me to save me from you. Yeah, that's what he has to do.
No, he doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, you just said you watched me 24 hours.
He's singing that gay song.
The only reason you're able to live is because Lincoln's backstage with me. This whole work right here. Yeah, just
that's right.
I don't care what he calls me. He's a fucking loser.
You should never care what he calls you, man. Don't get mad at people in your life.
He knows this is the truth. She's a fucking smut, like a whore. And then you're just a fucking faggot, a simp-ass faggot.
I'm a faggot. You can come to your house and see how that goes down.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're going to come to my house. Uh-oh, we got another one
right now. I could just
they're coming to my house
right now if I wanted to. I could have all kinds of things going on in your life.
What are you going to do?
You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. I got the fault.
Look how he shows off his mom's ring.
No, you go.
His mom's ring?
That's his mom's ring. That's why he wears it on his pinky, because he doesn't even have the money to afford to get it resized for himself.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. I thought he just found it in, like, the Cracker Jack box or some shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. His mom probably got it, you know.
Or, like, out of one of those fucking bubblegum machines, you know, but it has, like, the little rings and the little necklaces and stuff.
Yeah, her mom probably went at one of those carnivals.
No. Lincoln, he said he's going to ride his bike to my house.
Last thing my mom gave me.
You don't know 2 Suburbans coming your way.
You're going to send 2 Suburbans to my house?
Yeah, if I wanted to.
And bro, that's the only way he gets laid.
If you wanted to. So,
I'm Mexican, fool. You don't realize who I am?
Nah, bullshit. See these fucking losers fucking cussing again.
California, fool. Down for that too.
There he goes with the N-word again.
Outside that, boy, during Prime, bro. Everyone's feelings. Oh, you could just look him up.
He even pissed that dude off. Even that fool is just like, even that fool is about to talk shit.
Yeah, like. I think that guy's name is Turpy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, he seems cool from what I've seen of on panels. I've never actually talked to him, but I mean,
Yeah, he's pretty chill. But
Yeah.
yeah, to get a reaction, it's like, what the fuck, yeah.
yeah, because he's always been chill. I've seen on panels, but for him to kind of get a reaction the way he did right there, I was kind of like, yeah, he must piss this fool off too.
Yeah.
Nah, what do you mean, motherfucker? You're gonna ride your Suburban to my house, right? When's that gonna happen, faggot?
I missed one.
You ain't nothing about a fucking simp ass fucking bitch. The only reason you're able to fucking survive right now is Lincoln keeps backstaging me. You're a nothing.
The only way you're surviving right now is Lincoln King keeps backstaging me. What he said, the only reason why you're surviving is because Lincoln King keeps backstaging me.
Right? Yeah, because that's the only reason any of us can even handle this right now, because he's so big and bad and scary that if he didn't get put backstage, we would have not survived.
Oh my god.
Totally died.
Oh shit, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck. I'm just gonna keep my camera off while I'm sharing the screen because I think it's like fucking my shit up. You could still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
How's that unemployment life?
Oh, so you're a military?
How's that unemployment life, boy?
Oh, unemployment, right?
How's that unemployment life, boy?
Harlod, has you have a dad, bro, that picked you up the back of the head? Like when you disrespect the women?
Yeah, I was like trying to not totally start yelling at him or whatever. I thought it would be funnier to just act like it didn't faze me. Well, actually, that's not really an act because it really didn't.
Yeah,
but I just thought it was funny. I was like, how can I not laugh?
No, his dad was too busy leaving them behind. He went to his other family to support it.
Thank you so much, Cheryl Locke, for the $10 super sticker. Great show, Danny. I appreciate it. I'm like, I hope you guys are having fun analyzing this with us.
Yeah.
Hi, Blue Diamond.
Hey, Blue.
Real son and his real daughter instead of him.
Man, shut the fuck up. You don't have no mom, you fucking whore. If you did, you would be able to do that.
I'm pretty sure everybody in the world has a mom. Like, we were all born from something, right? Like some kind of womb. I'm just saying. So
I can vouch for that. I've met her mom. Her mom's really awesome.
Yeah, and my mom actually is really accepting and like open-minded and loves all of us kids no matter who we are or what we've made with our lives and shit, and we're actually all decent people with like empathy and the ability to love and all that shit, and that's because we have actually a really good mom. It's like he probably had a mom who like criticized his every fucking move, but yet they still enable him to live at home and shit and not go out and be a fucking man, but yet they probably bitch at him. Like, his parents probably bitch at him all day for everything, and so that's why he thinks it's okay to just attack other people like that.
Look, if she had a fucking mom, she was sitting there with fucking purple hair,
yeah, true,
tattoos, going through multiple boyfriends with baby moms, all fucking
heroin. She loves me unconditionally and doesn't care what I do.
She's real freedom mom. Oh, you're the freedom mom. So you're sitting in your own fucking head. I'm freedom mom. Yeah, she lets your fucking husband get all fucking offended themselves, right? Yeah, you have how many kids with how many babies? And how many kids do you have with?
So when Lincoln's like, I just want the report, I knew exactly what he was talking about because I had been on his show before and I had like put on glasses and pretended that I was like taking notes on people and shit. And so I knew exactly that he was referencing that. And so, but this time I actually did take notes because I couldn't help myself. There was too much shit that I could actually write down.
Oh, you had me busting up laughing my ass off when you started doing that.
Yeah, I knew exactly that that's what he was looking for, and it was funny. Like, I couldn't help but write a list. Like, I
knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, I could have continued for a long time too, except it was time to stop and show my report. So otherwise I could have had like 20, 30, 50, 100 more things, just saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Jack
get
Hammer.
treated by Harlod, Daniel. Remember who the professional is, Daniel.
Oh
Tell me
shit!
that report.
How many
Right,
kids?
right.
And she was like with like how many guys that overdosed
Good night,
on
Pencil.
fentanyl, and then she's here sitting there like a
Good night,
fucking.
Pencil.
Turkey Buds wants to talk to you. Is that okay?
I don't know who the fuck that faggot is. I
He has questions. He has questions, Harlod.
I don't give a fuck. You can ask me questions. Who's in a position to ask me fucking questions right now? Nobody. You're the one that kept backstaging me every fucking 2 seconds. I'm trying to fucking sit here and talk, and you're like, oh yeah, nah, you think nah. You backstage me every time. I start talking some shit, like talking about some real shit, and you're like fucking you fucking backstage me.
Talking real shit. You're just talking shit.
Whatever. Hey, whatever. Look at her. She paints her hair and she's
Well,
sitting
you
there
don't have to
right
cry about it, man. You don't have to cry about it, dude. You gonna cry right now or what?
anything, pussy.
You gonna cry right now?
Hi, Queen.
You should be crying about getting a job. You should be crying about finding some pussy. You over here crying to a grown-ass man about getting backstage.
Backstage boy.
She never met a guy like you before, you know? That's trying to figure you out.
That was funny. I don't think she ever met a guy like you before. Like, no, I probably haven't actually. Like, he's usually, like I was saying earlier, like the narcissists that I've met are pretty good at their craft. Like, I don't know, he just falls a little bit short in everything, even when he's trying to, you know, be evil and stuff. It's like, you're not even good at that. Like, how are you not even good at that? Like, how are you not even good at being bad? I'm just saying.
You know, we're trying to figure out who you are, man. We're trying to think you might be a transformer. You might be putting on that makeup, those gloves. You know what I gotta do for you? My boss just fuck you in that. You know that.
Losers in the game.
Loser. You're the one that doesn't have a job. You're the one that doesn't have a job, boy.
You don't know anything about it.
You just lost your job because of the internet. You lost your job because of the internet.
Oh,
How does it feel to lose your job because of the internet?
How does it feel to sit here and talk to me and fucking
I don't know. How does it feel to have a mom that goes out and fucks other dudes? I don't know. I don't know how that feels.
How does it feel to not
How
have a
does it feel
mom?
knowing that your dad chose another kid to raise instead of you?
Anything. Oh,
How does it feel?
There he goes, just red herring after red herring after red herring. Like, how does it feel to not have a mom? Like, first of all, you don't know that that's true. And what's that have to do with, like, what you're talking about, you know? What's that have to do with your mom, bro?
Guys,
Big old fat slob. He showed his face a fucking motherfucking Mexican ass pussy. Yeah, like some loser. Yeah, okay.
How's that report coming along? I reckon you're just doodling. You're doodling
No,
something.
do you want to hear the notes that I wrote?
Yep.
I put no real life friends, emotionally abandoned by his mother, loser, projecting, lack of intelligence, sex deprived, ungroomed, jobless, alcoholic, drug addict, weak ass rhymes.
You love that weak ass rhymes part, huh?
Oh my gosh, you had me rolling when you, like, because when I went back and watched it and fucking I heard you say that, I was dying laughing. Like, my ribs hurt, my cheeks were hurting from smiling at it so much. Like, oh my god, that was hilarious. I didn't see it coming. I was not expecting that part.
That was actually the first thing that I wrote, but I thought it would be like a better ending, you know?
No, it was. You nailed that shit.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So I have a firm belief that Harlod kidnaps nuns.
He kidnaps nuns. This is where Lincoln's going to talk about how he thinks that Harlowed kidnaps nuns. Like, that's crazy.
Attention to it, he hasn't worn his 6 faggoty little nun chains with crosses on it. They were, I call them souvenirs. I struck a chord. He took them off. I just want to know if the nuns are going to be safe. I don't want to see.
How cute.
Yeah, and he had some chick like simping for him in the chat, and she was making comments that were like, Harlow's the only person on this whole panel who ever speaks the truth. And then she was all saying like what did she say, some shit about me, like oh, ask her if she's good in bed, I bet she'll say yes, that's how you know that she's a whore, and all this shit. And I was like, no, how would that mean that I'm a
Well,
whore? Like, just
I'm pretty sure everyone would consider themselves good in bed if
thank
they're
you,
able to
Rhonda
please
Hauser,
their
for the
partner.
$4.99. Hold on, I'm reading a super sticker. Thank you,
I'm
Rhonda
sorry,
Hauser, for the $4.99 super sticker. I appreciate you so much.
my
But yeah,
bad.
no, I mean, I would say that it just shows confidence to say that you're good at something or whatever. Like, not necessarily good in bed. I mean, I don't fuck me, like, or well, I mean, it's different when I do, but you know what
Well,
I'm saying? It's like you would have to ask somebody else. Like, that's not really a thing that you can judge about yourself. Like, if you were to say, "Oh, I bet she thinks that she's attractive or something," you know what I mean? I'd be like, "Well, I know that I'm not ugly for sure," you know, like
yeah.
that doesn't make me a whore, make me fucking narcissistic, or make it's just like being honest with yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I
What
was gonna say.
constitutes being a whore these days? I don't fucking know either. I mean,
I was gonna say that was either his sister or himself defending himself in chat.
well, it couldn't have been him because you would have been able to see it, you know what I mean?
Touche.
I don't think he was typing in the chat, but yeah, I don't know who it was, but it was obviously the only one person on the internet that he has as a friend. Like, probably fucking troll. Like, anyways, yeah.
His one friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I want to see. I want to see how Harlod release the nuns alive tonight.
It could have been his mama.
A lot of spectrum views.
Imagine fucking thinking this fucking disgusting whore all tatted up that destroyed her fucking white, beautiful skin is a fucking loser, man. Look at her. A nasty little piece of shit.
Bro, like, what the fuck?
If I'm not
Right? Like, only a fucking racist would say her white, beautiful skin. Like, why wouldn't you just say her beautiful skin if you think that tattoos are disgusting? Like, that was totally racist as fuck. I'm sorry, but it really was.
Agreed.
You're a loser and you'll never have kids, you'll never do anything, and if all you work with is drug addicts and done nothing in your life and you're a piece of shit. And you'll never experience anything positive. You're a disgusting, nasty person. You dyed your hair. You destroyed your fucking skin body. You probably ran your fucking pussy out to many men. Roast beefed in the game, literally from fucking day one. When you're
Oh, I'm like, hold on, I have to move the comment because I have to go back a second because as you could see, I just got silent and started smiling because I knew like, uh-oh, like this is not gonna be good. Hold on. Like, you guys will see why. Hold on.
and you'll never experience anything positive. You're a disgusting, nasty person. You dyed your hair. You destroyed your fucking skin body. You probably ran your fucking pussy out to many men. Roast beef.
Oh shit!
Game, literally from fucking day one.
I'm like, all of a sudden, there's Gemini guy in the corner. Hi, my love, and I was like, oh fuck, he's not gonna like this.
Nope.
I didn't know you were gonna come on the panel, but I knew that you were gonna be like, what in the fuck is going on right now?
That was probably like the understatement.
Yeah, I was like, he is not gonna be happy with this. Like, I'm curious to see what kind of comments follow or what happens. But then you came up on the panel, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Around real grown men that look good, you're trying to come back in a little bit. When in reality, you'll never come back into anything. You're just a fucking disgusting. Let me talk. Stop talking over me, you fucking whore. Yeah. And you'll never come back into anything. You can sit there and write your fucking notepads all the day, like little Wesley, little faggot whore. Yeah, you're nothing, nobody's your. Yeah, keep crying, get mad. I triggered a little fucking whore. Yeah, her mommy and dad.
Agreeing with Wes.
She thinks she can sit there and fucking do anything.
Troy.
You're a fucking drug addict bitch yourself. I guarantee you fucking do all that. Yeah. Disgusting whore, just like little Wesley, and they try to, I'm gonna write police reports and notebooks, and I'm gonna try to do this now. You're a disgusting nobody, piece of shit, drug addict, loser, whore that's been turned out, and now you're fucking sitting here trying to wash up at the bottom of the barrel. Your pussy is roast beef, and there's nothing you can do about it, you little drug addict whore. You've been with other men that overdosed on fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Wow. I hope you're fucking ashamed of yourself, and I know your mom's not proud of you, and your dad's not in your life because you're a fucking disgusting.
For the record, my mom tells me all the time when I see her that she's proud of me and she loves me, and my dad is in my life. He lives like across town, and I could see him whenever I want. He texts me all the time. He just texted me like 2 days ago, so, but he knows so much about me, right?
Good people.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying, Lord. Hey, I can tell you that, bitch. That's why she got tired.
Hey, guy.
And that's why she. Hey.
I don't even get a call by his name.
You have any right.
Blue Diamond. So this guy, his name is Harlowed. He goes on Lincoln Kane all the time and talks shit to everyone. So I went ahead and had a conversation with him, and that's what we're watching now.
That's why she makes her. You rap like shit. She wishes. You rap like shit, bro. You're sitting here talking when you walk around looking like a fucking white trash piece of shit head. So stop talking shit, bro. You wish you could have her, and you never will have a woman like that in your life. That's why you're talking shit.
Made a point.
You're a hater, bro. You're a fucking hater. That's all you are, bro. Like, get off her jock. Like, this is coming from someone who walks around in shorts, flip-flops, and freaking army vest, thinking he's fucking cool. Yeah, Bob, give this up. Like, bro, you need a fucking life, homeboy. I'm serious. Unless you're gonna talk to a woman, you're a fucking shit low life, bro. You ain't no fucking man. No man will talk to you.
That little nonsense, like blah 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 blah, sounded like better than anything that he's ever tried to rap, right? I'm just saying.
Shit.
Keep that in mind, homeboy. That pissed me off.
Also, I was just focusing on driving and trying to talk shit at the same time because that fool had me like, I'm not gonna lie, that had me heated. Like, hearing him talk to you the way he did had me heated. Like, I was just like,
Yeah.
Like, this fool is stupid. Like, does he not know? Okay, I don't even care about him knowing who I am, but does he not know who the hell you are? That's what was going through my head. It's like, does this one not know who Danielle is? Like,
obviously not, but he knows everything, right? He pays so much attention.
He pays so much attention. He just made it. He just gave himself the biggest target on his head.
Yeah, he did give me 2 shows, right, Mr. X? Exactly. Like, if somebody's gonna be like that, like, you might as well get fucking content out of them. Just saying, I'm learning from the best, right?
Yeah, bro. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. I'll give you
doors.
I'll give you some time with your girlfriend, just in case you crash. It could be your last moments.
It's okay. I feel sad for him. Like, he's really
The hearts. I like that. Nice touch.
In fucking like 10 years, you know. And the last time it was obviously a hooker because he's really fucking preoccupied with hookers.
And you can even ask Gemini, like, this is literally the way that I would have discussed this whole thing with him in private. Like, those are my real actual feelings about it. I'm like, I really do feel sad for him. Like, he's living in his own misery every fucking day. And it's just like, well, you know. Yes, thank you, Mr. X.
You know me, I don't give a shit about that. I think it's funny. It's
He
needs to just let it out. I bet you he fucking leaves his shit in the toilet when he takes a shit in public.
Let me give a background on this. So I learned in one of my classes at some point when I was getting my degree that like a lot of times when like children have issues at like a later age where they play in their shit, or they have if they're like constipated a lot, they have a hard time taking a shit, or if they smear it all over the toilet and stuff like that, it's because they have repressed anger. and they don't know how to say what's going on and how to get that anger out. And then like for children who would like wet the bed a lot, unless it's some kind of like physical thing, that's different. But it could indicate like anxiety, or like kids that will have accidents in public and things like that would be anxiety. So shit is anger, and then like wetting yourself would be anxiety. So that's what I'm referring to when I'm talking about this, that I bet like even if somebody takes a shit in a public bathroom and then they don't flush it, like that's repressed anger all the way, like subconsciously, even if they don't realize it. Like that's totally what the fuck that is. So
He's got repressed anger, He probably fucking plays in it too, and then doesn't wash his hands.
We will both say the same shit right after you. Right.
Yeah, and then I'm telling Gemini, I'm like, thanks for saying something. You didn't have to, though, like, but I appreciate it.
Come on now.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you're fucking talking with your mouth full. Didn't your mama teach you fucking manners, bitch?
No, his mommy taught him no manners.
He didn't have a mom, or now he does.
You're a disgusting, degenerate piece of shit loser.
You're a disgusting, degenerate. He can't even say the word degenerate, right? Like, what the fuck?
It's like, bro, if you're gonna try to sit there and talk shit, at least know what the fuck you're trying to say.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
What an idiot.
You're disgusting.
This guy has a speech of the sloth from Goonies.
He what?
I said his speech is like Sloth from Goonies. Hey, you guys!
Oh my god, did you have to do that so close to the mic? Jesus fuck.
Actually, that was actually really far. I just have a loud ass voice. My bad.
Yeah, it was really sweet of Gemini to come up here, but I was just like, what the I was like, this is gonna be funny.
Piece of shit. And you love it, don't you? I know, I look good. I'm still sitting here smiling.
Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see his bald head? Hold on, he's gonna. I gotta move that back a little bit. Oops, too far. Was it
look at me. Dude, you're a degenerate, nobody loser. All tied it up, disgusting, lost stuff, nobody.
Look at him, like a little kid.
Dude, you're a degenerate.
I'm like, go back. I'm like, damn it.
Let it play.
Yes, you are a disgusting, degenerate piece of shit loser. Yeah, you are. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting, degenerate piece of shit. And you love it, don't you? I know, I look good. I'm still sitting here smiling. Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to pause it right here, and let me move this comment here. So this is the person who talks about what other people do to their hair. Oops, just saying.
Sorry. I had to mute myself right there. I'm sorry.
Oops, I gotta get my screen back up. Yeah, so this is the guy, this hair right here. He thinks that he has a right to tell someone that there's a problem with what they do to their hair. That's because he's jealous that he doesn't have any. It's receding. Like, I mean, I could go on for days about that, but that's not his fault. That's his genetics. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, just saying, though, basically. Like, anywho.
Nobody wants you. You're a fat, fucking disgusting nobody.
Look at him, like a little kid.
Look at me.
Hi, Sofa.
Dude, you're a degenerate, nobody loser. All tied it up, disgusting, lost stuff, nobody. You'll never have any kids, never do anything. A disgusting loser.
Thank you, Twin Mama.
Yeah, you're fucking losers. I bet.
Okay, Buffalo Bill.
That's why
Buffalo
he's
Bill.
away from his fucking job right now, and you ain't.
I forgot I told him that.
Now, why not? Sitting there, if you thumb up your ass, waiting for your boyfriend to come over and fuck you, right?
With fucking food.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucking nuts.
Look at the confusion on his face. Like, they know.
Look, he's actually speechless right here when we're talking about fucking him waiting for his boyfriend to come over and fucking he's got nut in the corner of his mouth and shit. He's like, what?
He's like, what?
Like,
How'd
how'd you
they
guys
know?
know? How'd you guys know? He might have forgot for a second that like it was just food. You know what I'm saying? No.
No, that's not milk.
That's not milk?
That's not milk.
No, it wasn't. No.
I'm like,
Wow, look at these people. You know what? It's
Hi, Mark.
So, Mark.
It's funny too because I'm gonna start to see what Lincoln's channel really is all about.
I bet he has
This little whore.
fucking little.
Yeah, now he's like, I'm really starting to see what Lincoln's channel is all about. Like, oh, what, bro? Because you couldn't fucking trigger somebody, you're mad? Yeah, pretty much.
So he's gonna attack the guy who lets him on his
What
show.
happened?
I said, and now he's kind of attacking Lincoln.
Yeah,
The guy on his show, it's like, bro, like, you're attacking the guy who's like trying to befriend you. Like, what is your deal?
right?
Do anything.
This little whore, look at her.
That's why he's so angry.
Mm-hmm.
This little TikTok.
Little whore.
And if y'all didn't see that picture on White Boy Lockdown Radio when he showed a picture of Dumb No Thanks Pecker, which I'm pretty sure was legit from my memory. I mean, I think it's on a membership. I think it's behind paywall now, but that video was up for the longest time where everyone could have seen it. I wish it was still up because then I could be like, this is what we're talking about. But yeah. Yeah, little Dick Doug.
And nobody gonna have kids with her. She'd be like that.
Nobody fucking have a kid, you dumbass.
Where's the baby dad?
He's fucking like around the corner.
Oh, your baby dad around the corner. Like, oh, wow, what a fucking whore. That's what I'm saying. Nobody gonna want to have kids with you.
Now I'm gonna bring my son in here and he can fucking tell you something.
I don't give a fuck about your baby dad's kids.
I'm like, you want me to bring my son in here so he could tell you? Like, dude, my son would have fucking talked so much shit to this fool. And he's all, I don't give a fuck about your baby dad's kids. I was like, that was kind of funny, personally, but that's like the one thing he said that I actually thought was a little bit funny.
Damien, that kid would rag on him.
Yeah, he would be like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, yeah, Damien would have not been having that if somebody was talking about his mama like that.
Yeah, that kid has jokes. People don't realize it, but that kid got jokes.
Yeah.
Baby mama. She's a baby mama.
I'm a baby mama.
Yeah, sexy mama.
How hard is he gonna simp tonight? Look at Gemini guy. He's gonna simp so hard. Nobody cares about your ugly tattoos and your dirty fucking hair.
Nobody
And
cares
your big
about
ugly
your
skin.
nasty hairy chest and shit, your fucking double chin. Like,
Obviously, you're talking about it. I know look better than you, woman.
it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, sure it is. Mm-hmm.
Not only
You just mad because I'm not attracted to you, and I shut you down because you're a fucking piece of shit.
you know you never have a chance with somebody like me.
Imagine wanting to have a chance with somebody that's fucking has tattoos all over their skin and fucking dye their hair purple. Nobody wants
Thank
to
you,
have
Blue Diamond.
fucking live with kids from multiple people.
That's the hottest fucking tattoo sex you could ever fucking imagine.
Oh, tattoo sex, wow, that sounds like a fucking real tattoo.
Wait, would you say? I didn't even hear it.
What happened?
I said, would you say? I didn't even hear that part.
On the video?
Yeah.
Oh, I said me and this guy right here have the hottest tattoo sex you could ever fucking imagine. I was like, tattoos on tattoos on tattoos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You sound like a real salty cracker right there. The tattoo sex and fucking purple hair.
His butthole is not a virgin.
Oh man, wow, and then some more degenerate shit, huh? Talking about some faggot shit. Damn.
Go get a job. Get a real fucking life. It's a fucking big boy can't
Okay. Okay, keep crying. You the only reason you're able to be safe here is because Lincoln fucking figured.
Entertainment on me, bro. No, thank you.
Mom, I'm laughing at you in your face while you're a fucking loser. You're simping so hard for this fucking whore. Hey, you're simping for the whore right now. Real hardcore.
He all doesn't even realize that like we know each other in real life and we've been dating like for a year.
Yeah,
Other than
like
like a couple months. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Like-
like, dude, you have no
Like,
idea
yeah.
what you're talking about. Like,
the guy's an idiot, dude. Like, I just can't. I can't with this guy.
right?
Like, of course I'm gonna like.
Oops, sorry. What?
No. Go ahead.
Oh,
Just
okay.
hit.
I said you're simping for the whore right now. And you're gonna look like a fucking idiot.
I can't hear a little bit. What are you saying, bro?
I said you're simping for this fucking whore right now, and you're gonna look like a with it. Her little purple hair and her fucking tattoos on his face.
Ask me how many times you made him come the last time we had sex.
Yeah, you fucked this guy on the tower how many times? Wow. How many dudes have you been with again? You've been with how many dudes? Wow, like 100? And then all your dudes you was with, they died from fentanyl overdoses? Wow, that's something to be proud about. Wow. You fucking whore. She had how many dicks in her? She had so many dicks in her. She's proud of it, guys. She's like a real strong woman. She's on the channel like doing this shit, bro. All her boyfriends died from fentanyl overdoses, and then she's just out here just still like keeping it strong with this guy. Yeah, you got how many dicks in your fucking wear?
Hey,
You're
bro.
a fucking whore. Shut up, man. She had more dicks. Yeah, I know she has more. Yeah, I have one dick, and I never had dicks in me. She should probably had like 100. Yeah, I had one.
Come on, I totally like fucking. He said I only have one dick and I never had none of me, but I still was like, oh my god, he had one dick in his ass. Like that was totally me using logical fallacies, but it was fucking funny.
Notice how he had to correct himself right there, like when he's like,
Yeah.
got all those dicks. He's like, I mean, I only had one.
Yeah.
Dick, I hear it, bitch. Yeah, you want to see it? I ain't gonna show it to you. You wish you could see my dick because you.
It's okay, Ali. They'll be fine.
I can't be on camera laughing like this. This is hurting my stomach.
You're a fucking slut and a whore, and I never would show it to you because you're a fucking nothing nobody. That's why you're sitting here with all your fucking.
Like I would want to see that dude's fucking little acorn.
Acorn. Fucking squirrel has bigger nuts than him.
At the bottom
Right?
You're fucking like washed up nothing nobody. That's what you are. Wow. Yeah, that's what you are.
I don't know. I didn't roast him that good.
What happened?
No, I don't think I roasted him really good at all. Honestly, I was a little angry. So like I let that like portion of me kind of like deny my comedian side when I really could.
You know what though? It was funny enough. Like it pissed him off enough when we just laughed at him. Like that's really all you got to do, you know?
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I was doing it. I was just laughing at him like like bro, you're like, oh my god. But like if I was like, man, if I wasn't driving and I had more, like, I'm telling you, jokes would have flew.
Yeah. No, it's cool, Ali. I appreciate you having my back. They're just, I mean, that you know that it's gonna happen somewhere, so it's fine. Like as long as you know, like people are not being rude to like panel guests or you know whatever, then that's mostly what I care about from the chat. If they have a problem between the two of them or whatever, they can personally block each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at that. So
Behave yourself, children. Behave yourself.
yeah, I don't really like to limit people's like freedom of speech, you know, unless they're making threats or they're like using like bad, you know, like racist language or, you know, things like that. If it's like against terms of service and community guidelines, then yeah, but
write this on your fucking paper and show it to your police tomorrow. Show it to your friends tomorrow. He's gonna try to.
He's gonna try to. No.
This guy's gonna be here and he's gonna sit for me. I'm in the car driving right now, Harold. Oh God. Oh, please, Harold. Shut the fuck. She's gonna write your name down, you loser. You ain't doing nothing. Yeah, laugh about it. Yeah, guess what? And then when you come to stream back, all it's gonna show is all it's gonna show is you simping for this fucking room right here. And all it's gonna listen, when you cut this back, Gemini, you fucking loser, it's gonna show you simping for this fucking room right now. That's all it's gonna do. Yeah, you're gonna cry. Yeah, their feelings are hurt. I know. Yes, your feelings are hurt. I know they are. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Keep going. I know they are. They're right. Look, you're gonna cry. We're gonna make them cry. Go ahead, keep crying on your way to work, loser. And you're gonna go to work today, and you're gonna sit there and all day, and you're gonna walk around like, man, what did I just do? You're gonna walk around like, what did I just do last night? You're gonna go, why did I engage with Harold like this? Well, why did I engage with Harold? Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. You fucked up. You're gonna cry. You're gonna feel like a piece of shit tomorrow. Why? And then a little bit, watch. As you get to work, like, keep going. He's gonna sit there and cry. He's gonna get to work and be like, oh, why did I do that? I got out of pocket. Uh-oh. Man, shut up, you fucking whore. Nobody cares about what you have to say. You're a fucking piece of shit. Trash. Yeah, loser. Okay, well, guess what? The only person that can kick me off right now is Lincoln to save you, you fucking piece of trash. You're a nothing loser. Nobody. You're a fucking piece of shit. Disgusting piece of bottom tier. Nothing. Nobody. And you know that.
Your mommy didn't hug you when you were a kid. I'm sad for you.
Well, you did well. I think your summarization of him was quite well done, well played.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you ticked all the boxes. You missed the couple, but you don't, you know.
Well, I mean, I didn't have enough time. If I had a couple more minutes, I could have got a few more minutes.
Yes. Psychologist, very good.
Yeah, he's living in his own misery, like every second of the day. That's why he's on the internet trying to pretend he's something that he's not, so that he can have an escape from his own mind. That's really sad.
Really sad. No, I'm all now. We're gonna have a moment of silence for him, but I'm gonna skip past that part. Let's see. I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and start it here. I was like, this is the longest minute that I've ever experienced. No.
Yeah, because that guy's career is dead.
What happened?
I said, yeah, because that guy's career is dead.
Right. Yeah. Rest in peace, Harlowed.
Right. Poor bastard.
With that being said,
she's a real, she's a real fucking whore. Like a disgusting human being. You don't have a Zoppo. Yeah, Zoppo's still here. You're a fake fucking psychiatrist, nothing. Like a loser in the game. Yeah, smoke your fucking monkey mint, loser. You ain't out here doing anything big like I ever do. No man will ever fuck you again. You'll never have kids with any of them. You're just a zero in the game, like a nothing, nobody, loser, trying to be relevant. Sitting around fucking simps in the game, thinking you're like something special. You're like a loser, disgusting human being, like, and you're ugly too. Like in your face, you're really like disgusting. Like you have makeup caked all over your face, your fucking hair all fucking pinked out, and like a fucking degenerate loser. And all you got in your game is like some like fucking Sims that'll like, oh, leave her alone, Harold. Yeah, now fuck you.
Harold. He called himself Harold.
Yeah, piece of shit.
And the only friend he has is that frog.
You already know,
right?
The whole time he's looking at himself in the fucking
man, shut the fuck up. And look, this fucking fat slime. Look, no, I watched this fat slime. Look, and here's your fucking Sim.
I'm so cool. I have a frog for a pet.
He's in the cookie mart. He's in the cookie mart like a little fucking Mexican sitting there making $10 an hour. Yeah.
Hey, Inky.
Eat right and make that money. I don't make $10 an hour. I actually make more than that.
Man, shut the fuck up, Samuel. Nobody cared about you and your little simp like
you don't make money. Dude, we know you don't make no money though. We know that. You got fired.
I don't work at 7-Eleven, you fucking camel jockey.
Look, you get it. You don't even have to stand there. Yeah, we don't have a pot for this. And by the way, I have menthols right here. I got tons of them, and I'm in California.
I like Wes. He doesn't have to go anywhere.
Smoke your fucking monkey mints, Ruben.
Actually, I got tons of menthols.
Hey, smoke your fucking monkey mints, you fucking loser.
We have American Spirits right there.
Some cheap ass fucking cigarettes.
Cheap, they're like $13. Cheap.
I need
Bunch
to
of fucking junkies. Look, the one junkie's asking the other junkie about how much.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Crimson.
Wi-Fi don't get all the way around the house like that.
I'm gonna let the fucking fat fucking Mexican sit here with the fucking degenerate whore tatted up, pink hair fucking goblin, and let them fucking fuck together. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna let this fucking fat Mexican faggot sit here with the fucking disgusting degenerate
1 more minute left of this video, guys.
loser white chick tatted up that no man would ever want to have kids with her fucking roast.
Doesn't she already have kids?
I'm gonna sit here and let him hang out with this roast beef right here. That's
what do you have though?
Right? I'm gonna sit here and hang out with the roast beef.
Stupid hat, gay glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna
mustache, your beard in like 2 months.
I'm gonna sit here and
I'm
gonna let this fucking disgusting
what do you got to offer? What do you got to show?
Fucking hombre run through this fucking whore right now. Go ahead, run through it. Wouldn't be the first time that she ever got ran through. The disgusting little fucking trick. Yeah, go ahead and do that, and then yeah, let me know how the roast beef. All right, cousin. All right, I'll get back later on next time. Okay. All right.
Wow. That guy is like, 1, you have a kid. 2, there's a lot
No
of
one's ever gonna have kids with me. I'm so sad. No.
Oh my god, right?
Totally. That just ruined my whole night. That night when he said that, I was like, oh my god, nobody's gonna want to have kids with me.
I said it before.
Thank fucking god, no.
That guy's an idiot.
Yeah. How much does Harlowed make? Whatever allowance his mommy and daddy give him that week. If he takes out the trash or not, I guess. That's what it depends on, you know?
For the record, Mr. Harlod.
Lincoln Kane. Huh?
I was going to say, for the record, I would have kids with her.
But I know you would. That's why I thought it was funny. I was like, really? Like, I know someone who would. I'm the one who doesn't want kids, dumbass. But yeah. So I'm like, there was too many to just stop it every time and point out his logical fallacies, you know. But I mean, clearly there was like a lot. And how am I? Who's selfish? One of us.
Hey, it's a two-way decision, Mr. X. We both decided it.
I want to know who he thinks is selfish, though. If he thinks you're the selfish one or me, you know. He does need a therapist, but his therapist would probably fire him.
Probably
Could you imagine?
Like, I can't help you.
I'd be like, okay, so $100 an hour is not your rate. Like, it's gonna have to be like 1,000 or no. Oh, he's repeating what I said. That you're selfish. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm selfish. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. He goes too far with everyone though, like, and just talks a bunch of shit. And I was just like, I don't even mind because I'm actually really sad for him. Like, if he's serious about the shit that he thinks and believes and says, then it's like he needs help that's beyond my scope of practice, you know? Just saying.
That boy needs Jesus.
I don't even think that would help anything. I mean, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself on that one, because I could go off on a whole tangent that I probably shouldn't. No.
No.
So yeah, so that was from Lincoln Kane. He had ended up deleting that stream for other reasons. So you can't go and see it. But luckily I had clipped like the little part that I was in, and I edited some stuff out and whatever for, for time purposes and all that stuff. And then yeah, but we can have that memory forever now. And I did, Mr. X is right. I got 2 shows out of them, so I got content out of it. So fuck it. Like, it served a purpose at least. You got to take lemons and make lemonade, right?
Hell yeah.
Just
Hell
saying.
yeah.
So are there any other comments that you would like to add? Or anybody in the chat? He might be jealous of me.
He is. That dude is jealous. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he seemed mad from the beginning when I was like, Lincoln said that this was a sausage fest and that he wanted some female energy up here. And he was like, yeah, like all fucking pissed off about that. Like, he likes the sausage fest,
I think he did. But notice how he tried to act like he didn't know nothing about you, but then again, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I pay attention to shit. So, well, you don't pay attention to enough. Like, you should pay attention to all of it or none of it. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's something else completely. But I thought it was fun. I had a good time that night. I was really excited when it was over. I was like, I'm gonna screen record this, like, just in case that the stream gets deleted. Because I've been doing that when I go on Lincoln's anyways. Like, I'll just, for my own memories and stuff, like, I'll screen record the parts that I'm on, because the first couple of streams I was on, he deleted the streams, and then I was like, oh, fuck, now I don't have those memories anymore, So, but I was really excited to screen record this one. I was like, I wonder if I could do something with this. I was thinking maybe even just upload it to YouTube and like share the unlisted link with a couple people, but then Mr. X was like, why don't you just ask Lincoln Kane if you can like repost it? And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So
good idea, Mr. X. Thank you for giving her that idea.
Yeah.
You got these beautiful 2 shows out of it.
I'm not a fan of him either. I don't think anyone is. So
No one is. The guy's he's just as disgusting as what's his name? Hi. Link. GS.
Oh.
I mean, not to that level, but in a matter of speaking.
Weird in their own special way.
But that's what I'm saying, like, not to that matter, but like in like their own way of speaking on their level, which is idiots. They're both the same.
Like creepy in their own ways, like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. I was trying to think of something like more.
Yeah, right. Sofa said, I don't know if he's trolling or seriously special. God, I hope he's trolling, though, because he does my absolute head in. Yeah, he pisses me off all the time, too. Yeah. Thank you, Floribama Brian. I appreciate it.
Well, personally, I never gave a shit about the guy up until, like, whenever I heard him rap, I had to turn it off. I'm sorry. Like, no disrespect. Like, I love watching Lincoln Kane, but every time I heard that guy rap, I turned it off. I go, I can't listen to this fool. As soon as he was off the panel, I go back on and watch it again. Like, okay, I can watch this shit again.
He hates Jews, Inky, but that's weird because Jim called in the beginning of the show and said that he is Jewish. He said that Harlowed is Jewish, so I don't know. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. He might be like the believer. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but just saying. Like, yeah, he probably does. He's probably so in love with me, I would hope not. I hope he really does think that I'm disgusting and all that shit. God, I would hate to have something like that as an admirer. Like, Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's okay, though. That's when people talk shit like that, like, that's more of a reflection of them than it is of the person that they're talking shit about, But
I agree with Mark on that one.
Yeah, right. You know.
I have no respect for fucking. I have no. It's one thing if you're gonna sit there and joke around, right? Like there's some people who joke around but have like the most respect in the world when it comes to fucking actually being a good person. You know,
Yeah.
Danielle, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Both these gentlemen are like the most respectful people you'll ever meet. Like, not on camera, but on camera, it's all fun and game, obviously. Mr. X, yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You and Jim, the most respectful people, like if you're just talking one on one. But on camera, obviously, you guys are jokeful and kidders.
Well, it probably depends on the person, but just
Oh,
like
that's
all of us
that's
though,
it.
like all of us though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that guy, no,
Yeah, he
no,
doesn't know when to turn it off, you know?
no. There is no on. That's just him. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like Jim and X have an off and on button. I have an off and on button. You do. He doesn't have that off and on function. His is just there. It's a constant flow of power. There's no switch to turn off and on.
Bad guy pro wrestling. Yeah, but anyways, okay, well, I'm like it's been a little over 2 hours, so
Nice.
can we put let me get the link to Lincoln Kane's stream cuz he's live right now. I believe he just went live.
Working
And
on
then
it.
that way I can direct people there if they would like to go.
Let someone gets it up there first.
And then
Best
we'll
of luck,
see.
JS.
I'm like maybe some more fun events will happen like they did that night. So, you know. So yeah, so everyone go to that link and
You got it? Oh.
yeah. And
I'm
you know,
quicker than
there's always interesting people and different things going on every night. That's why I like it over there. Sometimes the people that are on there are not necessarily my cup of tea, and then that's when I'll just like kind of play video games or like my pop slots or like whatever Monopoly slots and shit on my phone. And I'm not paying that close of attention, but then like a lot of times really interesting people come on though. So like waiting for
Yes.
part 2. There won't be a part 2 because if I'm ever on stream with him again, I'm just going to be like, somebody's really got some static going on. Like, do you guys hear that noise? Like I refuse to engage with him ever again, but he fucked it up.
He
So
did.
anyways, yeah. So yeah, hit the like button on your way out if you didn't do so on your way in. And I will see y'all later. Have a good night. Yes, Pop Slots is legit. Like
You tell Mr. X.
yeah.